I woke up and I checked Twitter, scroll a bit, and I see people are saying 4chan is done. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean 4chan's done? There's no way. So I go and check. It got nuked. The whole website, done. Permanently cooked, deep fried, turned to ash, put in the trash, and thrown away. It's over. The Soyjak Party pretty much just said, "You remember us, guys," and killed everything. And this isn't a troll. This really happened. 4chan's over. Something that no one really ever predicted. So we're going to break it down. Who did this? How did they do it? What they leaked? And why it might just be officially over for 4chan. To truly understand what happened to 4chan, we need to ask the question, who the hell is the Soyjak Party? Essentially, they're just a group of misfit 4chaners who just meme, cause chaos, and Soyjak all day. They originated from Question and Answers, which is now a banned 4chan board, and they got banned because they raided the LGBT board. And I mean, yeah, that's not great. I feel like there's a bit better things you could be doing with your time than raiding the gay boards. And obviously, when you ban someone, you think it's over, and that's exactly what the 4chan mods thought. They went with the ban, and they're like, oh, surely it's over. Surely this will not come back and bite us in the ass at all. Yeah, no, it came back and bit them in the ass. Banning the group just radicalized them, and these guys have been sitting just marinating in this just meme field for 4 years, getting ready to fucking attack. They've been at this. They're petty. This is not just some random thing on an average Tuesday. This is a 4-year plan from the Soyjak Party. And I swear that name, just every time I say it, I want to. But yeah, they formed a Soyjak Party, which was a rogue image board that became their new home. Think of it kind of like a Phantom Zone, but with a lot more anime avatars. And yeah, it just became their little coop, their little nest to do whatever a Soyjak Party does. And it's where they operated to plan this 4-year attack. And they took credit for the hack via Soyjak Solana on Twitter via a tweet. And they called it a historic day. Now, you may be wondering, how did they actually hack 4chan? It's not social engineering. No SQL injections. It is something way fucking stupider. It's pretty much 4chan lets users upload PDFs to certain boards, but they didn't check if they were actually PDFs. That allowed the hacker to upload a malicious PostScript file that got passed into GhostScript, which 4chan hasn't updated since 2012. That's pretty much like running Windows XP on life support, for those who don't know. From there, they escalated to root using Suid binary. I'm no computer engineering expert, so half these words mean absolutely nothing to me. I'm just being told what they did. But pretty much the rundown, someone essentially hacked 4chan like they were stealing a grade from a teacher's computer. Way too easy, no protection, no nothing on this website that has a bit of a reputation to uphold. And it's like, there's no malware, no crypto ransom. It was just good old-fashioned funny revenge. We got a crusade for the meme. Who stands with me, 4chaners? Now, if we actually talk about what got leaked, this is where it gets pretty bad. Firstly, they got the entire source code, okay? Stuff like yotsuba.php and auth.php and more. I don't know what those mean. I know what the source code means, but I don't know what those specific things mean. But I know those are big boy words that mean big boy things that are very important. Because they had the source code, they could see everything. Literally everything. And the things they found were pretty funny. For example, mod and janitor emails for the 4chan mod and janitor emails. Many of them contained .edu and even .gov domains. 4chan had fucking feds crawling in the walls, listening to everything. Imagine the feds running your fucking website. That's crazy, bro. That's actually, I would call it raps and just give up, because that just goes against everything 4chan stood for. They also had access to the moderation tools and logs, including proof that bans had 2 reasons. One that you, the user, saw, and ones the mods would secretly write. They exposed private mod boards, chat logs, staff discussions, everything. It was all exposed. They even found evidence 4chan fingerprints your browser on load. So-called fucking anonymous website, huh? On a good note, the hacker said they didn't even touch user data. So that means no docs for 4chan pass buyers or just any user on 4chan. Hacker literally said, this was all just for fun. You know, I just was playing around. This guy turned 4chan into his little fucking playground. That's crazy, bro. It was also confirmed the hacker also released the entire source code and just a lot of emails as well. Because why not? Let's watch the whole thing burn. Because of course they did. They brought back the question and answers board. Summoned back from the dead for its all holiness and trollingness. It was pretty much just like a necromancer summoning a fucking meme army. Banners on the board said stuff like question and answers returns and Soyjak Party won. There's troll-face memes, Hatsune Miku for some reason, and just a whole load of shit posting about 4chan falling and collapsing. Some boards barely held on, and the rest of them fully went offline. The site was apparently handing out SSL handshake errors like it was 2005. Apparently, the last ever post on 4chan before fully going down was a fucking chicken jockey meme, and that's just fucking amazing. Bro. What was 4chan's official statement? A shitty fucking cat meme saying, "We're working on it." That's it. No context. No updates besides that. Just shrugging. Whatever. We'll get to it eventually. I mean, it was their first tweet since 2022, so it must have been big enough to get them to dust off the Twitter password. And yeah, all it was the entire fucking site dying. With these leaks, people started connecting the dots. The dots may have been shit stains and also imaginary, but they were connecting it. They were asking if Moot, the creator of 4chan, was ever even real. Or did he even ever work at Google? Was 4chan just a fed honeypot the entire time? Many claim this proves 4chan was compromised the entire time. Because apparently the mods had ties to tech companies, to the feds, to fucking the president himself. God damn it. Fucking Obama was a part of this. Did you know that? There's a hidden quote they don't want you to hear. Bush said 4chan was here to rot the brains of the youth, and he's a part of it, and he doesn't want you to know that. We have to let everyone know this. Now this is the part I'm scared about. Where are people gonna go now? Because many 4chan users are pretty split. Some are done with this shit. They don't want Trump knowing all the shit they're talking. Others are in denial. They're like, oh no, there's no way that 4chan's compromised. We're fucking too based. Look at us, we're 4chan, not compromised, Chan. Then there's the people who are just laughing their ass off because this is funny as fuck. And yeah, this is funny as fuck. There's alternative boards like Crystal Cafe that are seeing a wave of migration, which is pretty wild because Crystal Cafe is the anti-4chan. They fucking hate that place. Others are embracing the chaos and accepting their Soyjak overlords and becoming soy themselves. This kind of reminds me of when Tumblr shut down. The internet just became really fucking shit because all the nomads from Tumblr migrated to other places. And I'm worried the same thing's gonna happen and the internet's just gonna become a whole lot worse because all these 4chan nomads migrated to other places. I'm praying they just stay in their corner. And they might stay in their exact corner because it leads to my next question. Will 4chan come back? Technically, maybe. The issue with this is this just wasn't a little DDoS or a little prank. They leaked the soul of the entire site, pulled back the curtains and revealed all the bullshit going on, showed the strings. Now that the entire internet knows how brittle 4chan's infrastructure is, it's wraps. If they try to bring back 4chan, every troll on the planet is just gonna poke at the corpse. And if it ever does come back, it will never feel the same. It always felt like it had the iron curtain. It had the protection. So now that we know it's just some weak little fucking puppy, what's the point? It's no more fun. This is one of the few times I can actually remember a meme rebellion actually working. For example, PewDiePie didn't stay #1, even though he had the massive memes behind him. But the Soyjak Party didn't want money. They didn't want clout. They wanted good old simple revenge. And that's exactly what they got. A 4chan civil war that ended with mods getting exposed wasn't on my bucket list, but it happened. The source code hitting the streets, the question and answers rising from the ashes like a cursed phoenix, all was not expected for 2025, but it's a welcome change, honestly. It makes my weeks more interesting. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Soyjak Party was justified in their attack? Or do you think they did too little? Do you think they should have exposed everything and everyone on that godforsaken website? Also, do you think this is the end for 4chan? Some are praying it is. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And
if you're a 4chan Janny, I hope you used your burner emo, buddy.